Are you mad? No? Good. Are you a little mad? Still no? Well, let's see if we can change that. What's the soup, guys? Today we're taking a look at the mildly infuriating subreddit. The mildly infuriating subreddit. The name alone is mildly infuriating. All right, let's jump right into it and see what we got. Person who hacked my credit card emailed me asking why I canceled his flight. Okay? Flight. Why was my flight canceled? Could you please respond? I have a family event to attend. My credit card was hacked. I think the guy did it by hacking my Gmail account because he signed up for Priceline with a login with Gmail button. I called my bank and canceled it. I logged into Priceline to see if I could get any information about the person who booked the flight. I saw I could cancel it for no charge, so I did it because it was going to be faster to get a refund from Priceline than my bank. 2 days later, I got this email. It had a photo and phone number. It matched the name of the flight too. Listen, respect to that thief. That is some balls. You have to have some balls on you to steal someone's credit card information, buy a flight with it, and then when you get caught and when you get your flight canceled, you still have the audacity. You still have the goal to email this person to get your flight back. I mean, what was this guy thinking was going to happen? That the person was going to be, oh yeah, sorry, no, yeah, go. Oh, it's a family thing. It's a family event. Yeah, for sure. This one's on me. This one's on me, guy. Just promise me you're not going to buy again. You promise? You promise me? Apparently, submitting an assignment before the due date is considered late. Hello, professor. How are you? I'm writing to you because there was a grading mistake from the assignment that was due on February 1st. It shows that you marked off 10 points as a late penalty. However, as you can see on Canvas, I properly submitted the document in a timely manner. Before the due date at 11:46 p.m. on... I always get the dates confused in the US and everywhere else in the world, because everywhere else in the world you put the day first, then the month, and then the year. In the States, it's month, day, year, which makes less sense. It's small, big, largest. Please let me know whenever you fix the grade. Thank you. Here's a response from the professor. My experience with school was a nightmare, so I was gonna bring up some PTSD. Hi, blank. I've just now checked and see that the blank assignment was submitted 13 minutes before the posted due date. However, you must understand that it was handed in on a last-minute basis, which is the reason why you received the late penalty. As a result, I will not be removing the late penalty deduction and would advise you to submit your work no less than an hour before the due date moving forward. That makes no sense. I mean, I guess this professor has to just hate this student because that's outrageous. I mean, if you turn in an assignment before the due date, you're turning it before the due date. I mean, you have until the due date to turn it in, or the due time. A nightmare of a human being. All right, let's continue. My dad does this to avoid cutting the pepperoni. I mean, I don't know if this is infuriating, to be honest. It's a pretty cool looking pizza. And honestly, I feel like I'm not a pepperoni guy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm usually a purist when it comes to pizza. I just go down the middle, cheese, margarita here and there. But I'll dabble in pepperoni if someone orders it. And honestly, I feel like every time you cut the pepperonis, it's not as fulfilling or it's not as satisfying as getting a whole pepperoni. So hats off to this guy's dad. Invite me over to have some of that uncut pepperoni pizza. But I'll definitely get a cheese as well. Too salty with the pepperoni. My significant other throws her daily contacts behind the headboard of her bed. Oh my god, fucking yuck. That's so fucking gross. Doesn't that look like the thing that Heisenberg and Jesse Pinkman did? I'm not sure those are contact lenses, buddy. Maybe you should check in on your girlfriend. No, but on all seriousness, that is really fucking gross. I mean, I don't know what those are made of. Just silicone, I guess. I mean, your eyes have like a certain goo, so I don't know if that stinks after time, but I would imagine so, like saliva. And again, it just looks very methy. Get it? Because of the Jesse Pinkman, Walter White joke earlier. Methy? Whatever, sorry. After eating 2 of these blueberry waffles, I went to heat up 2 more, and I saw that the package was for plain waffles. I ate mold. Yuck! I feel like the last 2 have been more yuck than infuriating. So how did you not taste the fact that it was a plain waffle? I've accidentally had mold, and it tastes putrid, no? It tastes like very sour. What did you think that flavor was? The blueberries? The blueberries are sweet, especially like in waffles. They just like bring out a certain sweetness, but that is really unfortunate. I'm sorry you had to live through that. How was the diarrhea? Let's see if he filled us in on any diarrhea happenings. Did they have any diarrhea? Just pretend like it was blue cheese or penicillin. My grandma used to call it free penicillin. She lived through the Great Depression. Okay, I'm guessing that penicillin has mold or comes from mold. But yeah, no, this is definitely not blue cheese. I think I read or watched a YouTube video at some point in my life that saw that there's good type and bad types of mold, and blue cheese is a palatable type of mold that your body can digest. Mold that comes up on your bread and any other perishable good is not good for you. So definitely not free penicillin. Or maybe it is. I don't know. But I'd say on the safe side of this. All right, let's continue. Someone replaced my stem cap with a dick. Yeah, I'm definitely not mad at this one. This is hilarious. It's a dick. It's a dick for your stem cap. Is that what it's called? Stem cap? Yeah, stem cap. Honestly, again, not mad. I mean, I feel like you could just get a new stem cap on Amazon. This is a neat little alternative. And if it was me, I'd switch them out like shoes or like socks. You know, depending on my mood. If I was feeling extra silly one day or just a little funny, put on my dick caps. Yeah, dick caps. I feel like that's a different thing, but I'd put this on my car. Not mad. Not even mildly infuriating. I'd say small blessing, small little gift from a quirky stranger. So let's move on. Needles, this is gonna be fun. 2 to 3 times a week, I collect syringes from my balcony. This is how my super old neighbor is trying to get me evicted, as she believes that my roommate and I are gay, and she thinks all gay people are drug addicts. It's so fucked up. There's nothing in these syringes. There's like legitimately nothing in them. So, I mean, if you're trying to fool a landlord, listen, old person, it's not the way to do it. You go down the street, those old people canes, and get some black tar heroin from your local dealer. Fill the syringes up and then plant the evidence. So I don't know what to tell you, but also fuck this guy. Fuck this old person. I mean, it's hard enough to find an apartment or a nice place to live nowadays without having a psychotic neighbor trying to get you kicked out. So there's grounds to kick out the old person. Fuck that old person. It should be supervised. They should have someone to tell them that it's not okay to scare your gay neighbors. Mildly infuriating. I'll give it that one. My wife hates my favorite summer polo, and now I'm uninvited to brunch. I mean, listen, my guy, it's an ugly polo. I mean, look at that. Guys, check out the wife. Look at the wife just like poking out behind this guy. This is a hilarious photo. I mean, just for the wife poking out her head alone, this is a goated photo. This is a prime photo. This guy went straight to Dan Flash's and asked for the most complicated pattern on a shirt.
Excuse me? Dan Flash has got a new shirt in today that's $450.
What? Because the pattern's so complicated, you idiot!
This shirt's probably over $5,000. Just on the complicated pattern alone. And this guy got out of there without any real damage. So listen, let the man wear his Dan Flash's expensive complicated pattern polo, to brunch. Mildly infuriating. I see it, but hey, I'm not a Dan Flash's guy. Okay, this one's gonna be rough. Chase attempted to withdraw $99 billion from my checking account. It's still on hold. Your account is overdrawn, but you may still be able to take action to avoid overdraft fees. Oh, I've gotten that on my Chase account, guys. The overdraft fees, those will kill you. It's like $30. Anytime any new purchase comes into the card and if it's overdrawn, $30 will be deducted or you'll be in debt to Chase Bank for $30, which sucks. But I mean, if you're $99 billion in debt, you can afford the $30 overdraft fee. I mean, just pile it on at that point. But Jesus fuck. But oh my God, that is brutal. I mean, obviously they're going to fix it. I don't think this guy's going to be $99 billion in debt. But yeah, that is... that's fucking hilarious. I mean, honestly, I feel like at that point, you should ask Chase for a refund of $99 billion for the emotional turmoil. Why are these funny? Why am I finding these funny? I feel like I should be mildly infuriated, not having the time of my life here, but I am, nevertheless. Let's continue. I was eating what I thought was moldy muffins. When I looked at the package, it said blueberry muffins. I ate blueberries. Okay. This is the opposite of that last post with moldy Eggo waffles. Why is this guy mad about that? Did he want to eat moldy muffins? I mean, shouldn't he be happy that he was eating blueberry? Oh my God, I am having a blast here. I need to get mad. I need to get a little mad at this, but this guy's just fucking over the moon here. That's the wrong saying. This guy's blowing his lid. This guy is having a fit that he was not eating moldy muffins. Why is he so mad about that? Listen, guy, you should be happy This should be like the opposite of mildly infuriating. Well, that's another Reddit. Like, no, 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 yes. Yeah, that's that Reddit. Which we can check out on another video. But yeah, when you spend quality time with your 7-year-old son working on his dinosaur diorama for school, but your wife comes home and says it looks horrible. I mean, toughen up, guy. Kind of does look pretty shitty, to be honest. It's not the best diorama, and especially if you're an adult, you should maybe put a little more effort into it. Maybe make more realistic dinosaurs. What kind of dinosaur even is that? That's a Triceratops. Triceratops didn't have orange horns, guy, or neon green skin. Actually, I don't know, but I'm assuming they don't. So, I mean, toughen up. It is not the best diorama. All right. Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know how old this is. I knew Netflix was rolling this out. I've never had this issue, to be honest, thankfully. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, also, it doesn't have anything good on it anymore, I feel. They have Tim Robinson's I Think You Should Leave, which Dan flashes, remember? But other than that, I don't find myself flocking to it very often. I'm more of an HBO and Hulu kind of gal. Geek Squad mounted my TV on the sewage pipe. Yuck. The sewage pipe is where poo and pee. That is a yucky place to drill into, especially to have to drill something out of. Those screws are full of poo pee pee. That is mildly infuriating. Yeah, that's mildly infuriating. I assume that they have some sort of policy to fix this, and I'd assume that the responsibility is on them, but even if it's not, I feel like a plumber should be able to take care of it. So yeah, it's mildly infuriating and major gross. LOL, Karen culture is real. Okay, so this is some sort of Yelp review. 1 star. I'm giving this 1 star because the cheap management and customer service. Heard the food was very good, so I went to try. Me and the boyfriend, got the calamari, spaghetti, alla bolognese,
And gnocchi.
all were very delicious. I was actually so impressed that when the manager came out to ask how everything tasted, I told her I'm going to post about it on Instagram, where I have over 11,000 followers, and a lot of them were in the area. She seemed very happy about it.
I was wrong.
I thought that she would be grateful for the free advertising, but when the check came, there was literally no discount at all.
No discount.
I thought at least one of the entrees would be taken off, but they didn't even take off the calamari or even the drinks.
Not the calamari or the drinks.
I won't go back here because of this, which is a shame because the food was very good and the manager needs to understand how to treat the customers. Yeah, there's a Karen. This is like also an annoying influencer person, so fucking off. Not even the calamari or the drinks off the tab? Come on, upcharge them. This guy trying to return multiple PS5. All right, yeah, this one fucking stings because I have not been able to get my hands on a PS5. I mean, not anymore because I've been moving around so much and work's been crazy, so I haven't had time to game. But when I did have time to game and the PlayStation had just come out, I couldn't get my hands on a PS5 if my life depended on it. I mean, I could overpay and get overcharged, but that's neither here nor there. Fuck this guy, because that's clearly a Walmart, and I did go to Walmart a bunch of times to try to find my PS5. But yeah, mildly infuriating. Let's check 2 more of these out and then we'll call it a day. We've gotten angry enough as it is. We just need a little last push. It finally happened. I was prompted to tip at the airport self-checkout station. Like I've said before, I live between Mexico City and LA. I feel like the United States tip culture is out of this world. Crazy cuckoo. It is insane. Tip culture in the States is just lunacy. Who are you even tipping? Are you tipping the company? Are you tipping everyone who works at the airport? This is crazy, right? I know a lot of people work in the service industry and it's hard to make a living from those wages alone, but it definitely shouldn't be on the consumer to pay manageable wages for everyone who's in the service industry. They should pay livable wages so that all of this burden isn't put on the customer. And then obviously people take advantage of that, and next thing you know, you're paying your dentist for fixing a cavity. That's no bueno. No bueno at all. Mildly infuriating. Actually, yeah, major infuriating. Last one. My roof hath been arrowed. This is not that infuriating or infuriating at all, I'd say. I mean, they could have hit someone. So if they were aiming for that roof and they just hit that roof, no big deal. It didn't really cause any major damage, but if it's just a stray arrow, that could have ended badly. Medium infuriated. Also, callback to my last video. Is this a callback to my last video? I don't know. Medieval-ish. So maybe it is. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today. I hope you got mildly infuriated or had as much fun as I did, because clearly most of these just made me cackle, or chuckle at least. Again, I really like making these, checking out Reddit videos, so if you want to see more of these, let me know and we'll do it again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like what I'm putting out, turn on that notification bell so you see every time I post a video. But other than that, peace.